Since the Qatar World Cup is quickly approaching and everyone is looking forward to the biggest celebrities colliding, we must decide who among them is the best. Welcome back to another exciting video from SUPERINFOHIVE. Today's video is about inside Qatar World Cup stars' mansions. Before we start the video, please like, subscribe, and press the bell icon. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi is one of the all-time greatest football players ever to kick the ball around the field. He has a sizable fan base and generated a great lot of debate on whether or not he is the GOAT. You have to decide if he is the best of all time. We'll focus on his nicest mansion for the time being, which he acquired with his remarkable $600 million net worth. However, the house is both spectacular in style and scale. Have a look at it. It resembles a hospital more than a private residence. Outside, it has a play area, a swimming pool, a sunbathing area, an outdoor dining area, and probably many other amenities we need to be aware of. As you can anticipate, the site will be filled with something from one of the greatest players in history. He can practice football on the home field whenever he likes. Seriously, he needs it. It's a cute family home, but looking at these tiny little couches is what I find shocking about the house. Being a legendary football player is one thing, but being a legendary football or a legendary dad is another. He got rid of the little kids. So how much would such a super mansion cost? That is a challenging response. They first invented just over $2 million on this outstanding property. However, it didn't end there. This property cost $2 million, but it also received a large investment that helped transform it into the stunning complex we see today. Kylian Mbappe. PSG superstar Kylian Mbappe is tipped to be one of Qatar's top players this season. While many prominent figures in Qatar are seasoned veterans who have undoubtedly reached their peak, Kylian Mbappe, 23, still has his best years in front of him. His very meager net worth of $43 million makes that clear. He has far less than $100 million. He doesn't have a large mansion because he isn't one of the wealthiest football players today, right? Wrong. His house is valued at more than $3.5 million, but deserves a higher price. He also has a stunning residence in Paris. The opera in football is appropriate for the best superstars. It is a multi-story penthouse with spectacular views of the Eiffel Tower that are just visible in the distance, a winding staircase, and a classic Parisian design throughout. People will spend a lot of money traveling across the globe to see the view he has every morning when he dons his socks. Perhaps the guiding principle in this situation is to acquire a residence suited for a GOAT before adopting the worst game plan I've ever heard. I'll be sincere. Kyle Walker. Kyle many bands' current favorites are Man City. So how much money do you take home after making it this far? He barely has $35 million in the bank, which is surprising. This individual urgently requires some new sponsorship. I appreciate this guy's home, despite its tip roof and brown on brown color scheme making it resemble a church from the outside. However, the church's beauty quickly fades away once you enter. The furnishings in the living rooms, kitchen, and corridors all have a certain flair since fascinating pieces were chosen to fit the tone they're trying for. This is seriously one gorgeously furnished house. More than anything else, they sell this concept. There is the ultimate modern guy cave, complete with a peculiar-looking pool table. Then there is the home gym with a football field that appears as large as a Planet Fitness. Then there is the enormous pool, which has a waterfall. Almost adore going to school. I must admit that, for some reason, I can't stop staring at those enormous, up-close baby images hanging above the pool. I mean, I know they're meant to be adorable. It's lovely, I guess. While swimming, he enjoys being reminded of his children. But you have to admit, they seem spooky all the time. The tranquil waterfall theme that the other half of the space is going for is seriously disrupted by them. So how much did he pay to purchase this awesome house? Sincerely, he got a great deal on this enormous house. He merely spent $3.5 million on this mansion. He spent a lot of money on a decorator to remove it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo's latest altercation with Tyrone Mings may have made him more well-known as a wrestler. Despite his unofficial WWE audition tape, he is still one of the most well-liked football players. He is also among the wealthiest people in the entire globe. That is a result of his astounding $500 million fortune. He must thus have an epic home to match that epic fortune. He has multiple properties, but if I had to choose just one, my top choice would be his vacation home on the Costa del Sol. It's a magnificent house with the contemporary, futuristic look that many famous mansions have today. About the future, the driveway has LED lights that shine when you approach it at night, and there is also some cyberpunk equipment there. The Palace is more than just a stunning residence. It also has access to incredible beaches, a private golf course, private gyms, a built-in movie theater, respectable outdoor dining areas, and much more. The neighborhood's other remarkable features complement this home. This house is located in a well-known place. Many athletes and celebrities are said to vacation just down the road from him, and they refer to it as the superstar's cul-de-sac. Conor McGregor, the lone UFC fighter, is an athlete who may be more renowned than even Cristiano Ronaldo. Getting a property this magnificent in a famous neighborhood will be a costly undertaking. Neymar. Recently, an internet rumor has been circulating claiming Brazilian football player Neymar is secretly worth $1 billion. Given that he is one of only a few players in history to have scored over 100 goals for 3 separate teams, it is easy to understand why he is making this claim. While unquestionably one of the best football players currently on the field, I'm going to have to pop your bubble. Neymar is not a billionaire in real life. However, he does have respectable money. The football player is worth more than $200 million. Therefore, I'm not even close to joining the billionaire club. However, he has a mansion fit for a king and a billionaire. His residence in Paris is quite gorgeous. Just look at this ultramodern mansion not far from one of the most renowned cities in the world. It has a large garden in the back, over 10,800 square feet. Inside, there is a magnificent indoor pool that undoubtedly appears regal. While you might think that Neymar is all about celebrating big wins with bigger parties, he's as cultured as any good modern-day pro. The region should be a blessing, as one of the best footballers in the world wasn't enough to make you envious. There is also a Turkish bath, a sauna, and a games room where he can hang out with his friends. Just see how he performs on the piano set up in his house. For one individual to possess that much skill in both his hands and feet is unfair. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content.